MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. Cincinnati attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play the set. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So a solo home run here on just the 2nd pitch of the ball game. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup, and he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll start this one at 269. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run for Scott Schebler. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Set to get his day started, Josh Van Meter. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Reds 2 and the Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1. This is in the air out to right field. Schebler is there, and he has it for the out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. There's a shot out to right center field. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Nolan Arenado. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Well, and that's 3 straight hits now, and he's threatening to give that early lead right back to him here in inning number 1. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Torres is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
The 2-0. Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
In now, Luke Voigt as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Way outside. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Batting 7, the center fielder.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. And good for him. Mark Payton has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least 1.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Batting 8.
To the plate now, Freddie Galvis.
Galvis.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
Now the 1-0. Barnhart, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
A ball and no strikes.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, Earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
A bouncer to the left side. Oh, look at Arenado. He goes to first. What a play. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. In now, Brett Gardner. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. And that misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he misses 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, he got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
Irvin is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Gary.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 14 on the season as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance to second it left the bat. But it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Left fielder looking up. Still going back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 6-4. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis is there on the deep at first, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 2 full. The Yankees are out in front 6-4. Digging in for his second at bat, Jesse Winker, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Gardner, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Ready for another chance, Scott Schebler, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at him.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well, because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Cincinnati, the left fielder, Philip Irvin.
Into the box now, Philip Irvin. He flew out in his last at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. One ball, 1 strike, the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Voit. Takes care of him, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Giancarlo.
Stanton, 30 years of age. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. So a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season. And it's now an 8-6 ball game. Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. And that is through into center field, a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Center fielder looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year as they open up a 4-run lead. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Van Meter ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting,
So with one
catcher,
gone, let's take a look at the
Gary.
standings in the National League Central as we see where the Reds find themselves entering play today. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. His lifetime batting line against Jose De Leon. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Ground ball right into the shift. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting,
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Payton's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 11-6. Striding in.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Three and 0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Line drive to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Now the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. So now to the plate, Derek Dietrich, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Jung Ho Gong is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing shortstop, number 17.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker pulled toward right center field. Gardner's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Scott Shebler.
And that brings up Scott Shebler.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field. And it's going to get out of here. A home run. Scott Shebler, the 2-run shot. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. This will take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, look at Arenado to first. He's out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Van Meter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2-2 the count. Right side, fair ball down the line.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
To the plate now, Phillip Ervin, as he drives a liner to right center. Judge is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 11-11. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Hit hard to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Slider laid off for a ball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And they take the lead. It's gone. Jung Ho Gung puts 2 on the board with a home run. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've taken a 2-run lead. Wade Miley, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 22. Wade.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's the ball.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11. Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Peyton will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting. The second baseman.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. LeMahieu, the runner at first with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Miley sets. 2-1 on its way. Line drive to left. Irvin is there, and they'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead it 13-11. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Tommy Canely will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Digging in once again, Mark Payton. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home down the first baseline. Little chopper back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former Philly shortstop, Freddie Galvis. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Right side, but it's well fouled. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the 2nd ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
The first baseman, number 35, Derek.
In now, Derek Dietrich. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, and we are tied again.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The batter, the designated hitter.
So now to the plate, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bullet back up the middle. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied at 13s. Here's big Aaron Judge. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
The pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. That misses 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
The count now at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Miley into the windup on his way with the 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting,
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Torres. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is chopped down the third baseline. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as they've taken a 2-run lead.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Gung. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And there's a base hit on the line. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 15-13. Scott Schebler will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Grounded to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eugenio.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard towards the hole. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding forward now, Josh Van Meter. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it by 2 in this wild affair. Michael Lorenzen enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 21.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Slow roller left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher
Gary Sanchez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as they jump ahead by 3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, Aaron
Right
Judge.
fielder, number 99.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they open up a 4-run lead. Here's Nolan Arenado. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
The third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Arenado.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peyton is in his tracks now. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Torres would be next. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next will be the designated hitter, Torres. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Swing and a liner. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
The batter, number 17.
Jung Ho Gong will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Second and third, 2 away. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
2-2.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead this one 17-13. Now at the plate, looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
This is popped up. Voit is there. Makes the play, one away. Adam Ottavino will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Stepping up now, Mark Payton. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Gardner. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The bat.
Freddie Galvis will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Now batting. Catcher. Tucker.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 17-14. Now batting, Luke Voit. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this
The
point.
first baseman, Luke.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly. And there's one away. Robert Stevenson takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Runner at second now as a result of the error. And set to go is the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they in fact still lead this one by 3. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57.
Leading off the inning, Derek Dietrich, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Jesse Winker, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Reined in, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Scott Schebler, and he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now Schebler with a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 4th in the ball game as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
third baseman.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, as it's now a one-run ball game.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those two bombs behind.
Now pitch is hitting for Cincinnati.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as incredibly we are all tied.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation, sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Phillip Ervin, as he grounds one briskly to short. Taken in by Gung on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we amazingly are all tied. Mike Moustakas will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 9, Mike Moustakas.
Matt Bowman is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Matt Bowman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Bowman has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. The relay, but he is in there.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Torres. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows that.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. set and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. 1-1. This one's down to third. And he's out on the tag. But they'll take the late lead in this one as a run does come in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Throw to first in time. And the big inning is avoided as this side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for one. Ninth inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 18-17. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Mark Payton, and they'll need him to get Nicholas Castellanos will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. 287 the average coming in. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Castellanos, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
To third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The bat, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at-bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Reds down to their final out now. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
18-17 this afternoon. New York claimed victory by plating a total of 18 runs. Zach Britton earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.